What's going on, YouTube? Out here, World Cup Finals, import versus domestic. Last race of the year, biggest race of the year, best air, great track. Got the VK. We're ready to do some damage out here. You saw us out last time. FL2K broke the trans. Since then, got the trans fixed. Got some spare parts this time in case we do break it. The same thing again. I don't think that'll happen. Knock on wood. Changed fourth gear out to get a little more mile an hour out of it because we were crossing some pretty serious RPMs already, and I want to go faster. So changed that out to a little taller gear. Let's see what else we got changed for the day. See, other than the trans, the only thing really changed else is when I was working on the car before the event, we noticed that the back bumper was actually loose, and it had pulled the nuts through the body of the car because the air was getting under the back bumper so much that it was pulling the bumper through the body. So I put these fancy little vents. True Focus Fab hooked me up with those, and should let the back bumper breathe a little bit, maybe keep the car, get a couple more mile an hour out of it. We'll see. And then one thing we struggle with at this event is when the sun goes down, the track kind of gets cold, and it's tricky on the back end, and on gear changes we rattle the tires a lot. We have a nice system set up in it to help save it if it does do that with some timing retard, but also Mass Fab hooked us up with a taller wicker bill. This thing's about a whole inch taller than what we had before. Looks like Snot Rocket just went fives. That's pretty sick. Gotta love this race. If you've never been to World Cup, you gotta come out because it's amazing. So real quick recap on last night's Q1 qualifier. We're getting ready to get called up for Q2, so I want to do this real quick. It's been kind of a hectic morning talking to everybody and getting set up and everything like that, but didn't go quite as well as we wanted it to. I basically had the exact same tune-up in it as we left FL2K with when we went 114. Kept the nose down, no problem in Florida, but there was a 3,000 DA swing between Florida and here. So, I mean, it was like 2,600 DA at night in Florida, which is garbage. And last night when we ran, it was like negative 700, which is insane. So it picked up a ton of horsepower. It rode a big wheelie, got on the wheelie control, set it back down, kind of rough. After that, the the car was mad. I mean, it was rattling the tires all over the place. I was pedaling it, but I got it down the track because we wanted to put something on the board just in case, we didn't get many more qualifiers, which sounds like this might be our last qualifier. So hopefully we can better ourselves here. We added a little weight on the front, changed the ramp a little bit, and hopefully everything we did will keep the nose down. We can go put her back in the sixes right here. But yeah, we'll find out here in a second because so we just got done with our Q2. It was an absolute rip. And I didn't talk about it before, but we did a little grudge race with Cletus. I didn't hear from him. We didn't really set it up, and the race has been kind of a mess, so I wasn't sweating it too hard. But we got up in the lines. He's like, "You aren't dodging me, are you?" So we got it lined up and got it done, and we bet $10 on it and the big monies. It was a hell of a race too. I'm sure the fans loved it because we were door to door almost the whole way. I got out on him a little bit. I think I was holding him to the eighth, and then the clutch. I grabbed fourth gear, and we didn't have enough weight on the clutch, and it started slipping real bad. So he drove right around me. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I'm just glad we put a hell of a race on, and but let me show you guys. So here's a slip. You got me just a touch on the tree, but I went a 110 60 foot. That's a new PB. Went 299 to the 330. That's a PB. And then after that we were out on the tires. The track was cold. It wasn't loving it, but I was powering through it. And before the eighth, we grabbed fourth, and it was slipping the clutch. So we still went 454, which is great. But the mile an hour was about 7 or 8 mile an hour down, and I just kept powering through it with 697 for his 89. So quite a bit more or a mile an hour on us, so he came right around us. I think if the clutch wasn't slipping, we would have been up there with the 210 range. I don't know. We'll make some adjustments, and we'll be ready for E1 because I don't think we're gonna get this Q3 that they're expecting. So, but we'll see you guys in the morning. All right, so day 3, Saturday. I was telling you yesterday that we were probably done at the Q2, but they actually snuck in a Q3 last night. We were up in the lanes at like midnight, and it was pretty terrible. I was falling asleep in the lanes, but I wasn't gonna make the hit, but we decided that we made a couple more changes to try to keep the front end down, keep the wheelie knocked out of it, and so I at least wanted to make a first and second gear rip and see if we did succeed in keeping the front end down. good news is we did. The front end stayed down, and we went a 109 60 foot, and went 295 to 330. See here, well, and I'm just so pumped that we're finally got it in the 1.0s. I mean, this thing is absolute a rocket to the 60 foot now. So, if we can take that 109 60 foot and put it with what we did to go 688 or better, and then turn it up, I mean, this thing, it might have a 60 in it. I mean, who knows? We'll see. But we're going into E1 now. We got Thomas West in his S2000 first round. All we really need to do was just go down the track. So we got that go down the track tune up in it, and yeah, and then hopefully we'll just keep on moving through the line. Looking at how things play out, we will have Garrett. If everything goes the way it's supposed to, we will have Garrett in the quarterfinals, which will be pretty interesting. So it'll be Garrett quarter semifinals. When there's 8 people left, we'll have Garrett, and then after that we'll have Nick Coleman, and then whoever is in the finals. So pretty tough road at the end there to make it to the finals, but we're going to do everything we can to give it hell and see what this Tokyo can do. All right.
Okay, folks, big heavy keep around before the racetrack, and what we got. Here's Chris Porto.
Up to the lanes for E2. We did win E1. Thomas West and broke both of his axles at the starting line, didn't go nowhere. We made a terrible hit, spun about 40 feet out, gathered it back up, spun again, and it was just a mess all the way down the track. But we got down it, we got the win. I'll take it. But so I don't know. So for this one, we took some clutch out, and yeah, we took some weight off the clutch, put a real lazy ramp in it, and just made it pretty much lazy all the way down the track just to get down it. I think that's probably all we're going to need for this one. It's getting cold out, the track's getting cold, lots to do in the air. All we need to do is just get down the track and not spin or do anything stupid. So well, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can do that here. All right, we're out here, last day, final day, Sunday. We went up there last night for E2, sat in the lanes for like 2.5 hours, got real cold, got real dewy, the car was soaking wet. I was not feeling it. I didn't feel good about going on the track. And thankfully, it got to the point where they just called the race for the night and sent us back. And now we're back out here this morning. Fortunately, it's already like 1 o'clock. Still haven't done much. Rained all morning, but now they're getting ready to call us up in the lanes, and we're gonna go up there. And I feel a lot better about it now because the sun's out. This will be the first pass we've made all weekend with the sun out. and I think it'll make the track a lot better. And so I'm pretty excited about that. So we'll see. Hopefully, we can get through this, and we'll potentially see Garrett next round. So yeah, we'll see.
Celébralo, los panitas técniqueros, celébralo, que tenemos un Mitsubishi representando por el carril izquierdo con Ray Faisal. Lights are down. Fighting the car is going to be Rogers, and finally hooks up, top of the racetrack, pull it away, going to be the 240, 755, 5199. That thing was fighting them the whole way down the racetrack to hook up. 896 was the one there for Fagezo at 114. Rogers moving on to round 3 here. 7.55 para John Rogers, que pasa eliminando al Evolution al round número 3.
All right, boys, we made it. Did it again. Got through E2. Beat Race Evo. I think he was really swinging through the fences and burned his clutch up. He said, but we didn't make a great pass. We struck the tire about 1 second into the run and gathered it back up and got down it. So went 750. Not amazing, but enough to get it done. But the crazy thing is now we're gonna have Garrett next round, which is gonna be awesome. Another little grudge race we could do during eliminations would be fun. We're gonna bet $20 on this one, so big money. Chance to get my $10 back. So we'll see. Here I think we're just gonna play the gamble. We're gonna put the 109 60 foot back in it, tune up in it, and we're gonna put a bunch of boost on it at the on the back end, and hopefully it holds, and we can go a PB and get a W here. So see what happens. It's root for me. All right, so obviously we didn't get to do that E3. Some nasty thunderstorms rolled in about an hour after I shot my last little video, and it was just so heavy of rain and already late that they just went ahead and canceled the race. There's 8 people left in our class. They went ahead and split the payout between the 8 of us, and that ended our season. Now it's cold. There's no real races left. That was the last outing with the VK, unfortunately, for the year. Pretty sad about it. I really wanted to race Garrett again. Get a little redemption possibly. I think we had a good tune-up in it. It was going to see more boost than it's ever seen before, which I was excited just to see how that played out as well. If it picked up a lot or if it split the block in half, we didn't really know. So I feel like a little bit of unsettledness there. I wish we had the opportunity to do one more outing with it, maybe a test day or something that we could really turn it up, especially on the stock block. Moving forward, I think for this winter, I'm going to go ahead and get the sleeve block put together. I'm going to shoot a little video on that, just assembling the motor from start to finish. That way you guys can see it. This motor here, I'm just going to take and shrink wrap and put it on the shelf. It's going to be my backup unit for the season. I think that's pretty much what we're going to work on for next year. Not going to change much with the car. It's going to stay on the same turbo. That thing's got plenty left in it. I think we're just really going to put the sleeve block in it, bigger displacement motor, better cylinder heads, and then see what happens with that. And then so we'll have a backup block ready to go, and then I'm going to work on getting a backup transmission, and I think that'll probably help our program a lot. I feel like at FL2K we had a good shot at actually winning the class if we would have had a transmission to throw in the car, because we won E1, trans broke in the process. If we had an extra trans to throw in it, I could have been right up there for E2, no problem, and we could have kept going. But unfortunately, since I didn't have any spare parts, our weekend was over. So I definitely want to work on that for next year. If we could have more parts lined up, I think we could do better at those bigger events. You know, as far as the winter goes, I have a lot of irons in the fire, a lot of projects I'm working on. I may or may not document them. If you guys want to see it, you know, I'll do that. But I'll do a quick run through the shop. If there's anything you guys want to see videos on, let me know. So this is my 370Z street car. I was trying to have it ready for this past year, and I just never had time to work on it. But I got most of the fab stuff done on it. Single turbo. It's on the bottom mount deal. Most of the fab work's done. I just got to do the fuel system at this point. Put fluids in it and fire it up. So hopefully I'll have this ready and done here shortly. This is my wife's Z. It's pretty much bone stock, but I have the VR30 swap over there. That's going to go in it this winter, and that's going to be 7-speed auto. Pretty much stock motor with the bolt-ons turned up, so that'll be fun. Might document that one. This car I actually built for a customer last winter. 1,000 horsepower 2JZ car. It's back for a fuel system upgrade and possibly a turbo upgrade, and just to fix a couple little things he's had going on. Get some paint work done. Nothing too crazy, but you know, I might do like a full walk around on that too. Show you guys everything on it. And this one right here is going to be a big project for me this year too. I'm excited about this one. More VK things. So I just finished today plucking this brood out of a Titan that's sitting in the yard right now. Uh, Bought a whole running driving Titan that was all rusty and terrible for $800. Ran good though, so pulled the motor out of it. It's going to go in this Nismo Frontier that's got a locked up motor in it. It's not terrible. It's got a nice solid frame. It's got one little rust spot on the rocker, but fairly clean overall. So it's going to get VK swap, and it's going to get the whole Titan front end conversion, Titan front diff. It's already got the rear locker. We're going to put 37s on it, lift kit, all the goodies. So I'm going to document that whole experience as well, I think, too, if that's what you guys want to see. But yeah, it should be fun. A little winter off-roader, family off-roader. Should be pretty fun. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in to my video, and we'll see you next time.